Helen Gu. I'm the founder and CEO for InsightFinder. InsightFinder trying to solve a very hard problem, which is basically if the IT system has a problem, we want to detect before that problem happens. And we also tell people why that problem happens. Right? So this problem could be actually very diversified. You can have infrastructure problem, you can have software problem, you can have performance problem, you can have availability problem, right? And so one of the things using AI technology is to actually trying to learn, and you can think about is recording this failure process or the problem development process automatically, and then using algorithms to understand, okay, what kind of patterns are captured before the big problems happens, so we can actually relate those issues and anomalies to these problems down the road, so we can actually perform predictions, right? So one step ahead of the problem, so we can actually avoid people to get impacted these IT outages. So I started my research career about 25 years ago, and my research area is actually quality of service for distributed systems. So the problem we try to solve is that when you have a distributed systems, it's inherently very failure prone, right? So distributed system very complex and very easy to break, because it's built on top of the internet. So how to actually ensure the reliability and the performance of these distributed systems is a very challenging topic for many, many years. So my research is always developing new algorithms, new system designs, and to ensure that distributed system is running smoothly. On top of distributed systems, right? So we use Zoom, we use internet, we use email, we use search, anything, right? So everything is built on top of distributed system. So if the distributed system broken and impact everybody, right, in the world. So that's how important that subject is, and so that has been my research passion for my life. And I become a visiting scientist at Google. So I worked with their SRE side by side for almost a year, and testing our anomaly detection algorithms in Google Cloud infrastructure, over 20 plus outages there. And so we found that our algorithms can achieve much better accuracy and also can handle the scalability like Google needs, right? So Google infrastructure is huge, and so we can actually do this kind of things like in real time for Google scale. So after we seeing this working, and so I applied basically National Science Foundation grant. So NSF has basically this SBR grant to encourage basically innovating people to start companies. And so we got the grant. Then basically that's after seeing this is working in the real world, I feel like I want to actually develop this product so a lot of people, not just Google, can use it, right? So that's how InsightFinder got funded. Our algorithms has much better accuracy, particularly in the field of multivariant, right? So most of the anomaly detection algorithm focus on univariant analysis. And so our algorithm is probably the algorithms that actually can work for multivariant, particularly high dimensional space, right? Because like distributed systems, infrastructures can be very large scale. You are dealing with tens of the hundreds of thousands of nodes, and then millions of metrics at the same time. So most of the anomaly detection algorithms suffer from curse of dimensionality, doesn't work well for large-scale distributed systems. So that's a basic unique thing for InsightFinder's technology. InsightFinder has been used by a lot of Fortune 50 companies, right? So because those companies, they are very complex and they have many mission critical systems. They require high reliability, high availability, and high performance. We are very good at to recognize, audio, video, speech, right? That's our brain is trained, but our brain is now trained to read line charts, to read millions of log entries, right? Trying to find, okay, if I give you 100 line charts and trying to ask you to find what's the problem there, it's probably very hard, right? So that's basically we believe our AI technology is very helpful. So essentially we become the brain behind the scene, right? So help the operator to dynamically analyze all those data and to extract the insights, right? That's where the InsightFinder come from. So extract the important insights only and get people to focus on the things that are most important to them. Operators, human beings, are very good at make good decisions. I think being a startup founder and CEO is probably the hardest job I ever actually know. So I wear a lot of hats. So I worked at IBM TJ Watson as a scientist there, and then I become a faculty, right? So go through the tenure process. And so if I reflect back, being a startup founder and CEO, it's probably, you need a lot of like skills, and not only the technical skills. And so I would say, like, in the past 8 years I learned a lot, and one of the things I feel most kind of impactful for myself is that I have the opportunity to work with people with different background, right? And so they really bring different perspective, different domain knowledge and to the company, and I also learned a lot from them. So what keeps me keep going is basically my urge to solve the problem.